Hello, Mr. Walter. Today with the movie Nobody, which is considered an action movie. The film begins with the character of Hutch Mansell, an ordinary man who lives a quiet and boring life on the outskirts of the city with his wife, Becca, and his 2 children. Hatch works in a factory owned by his father-in-law and spends his days in a boring routine, where he feels unappreciated by his family. One night, 2 thieves break into his house, and Hutch chooses not to respond violently, because he does not want his son to become a violent person, even though he was able to overcome the thieves. But this behavior makes him appear weak in the eyes of his son, Blake, and his wife, Becca. Likewise, a brother of his husband is given to him. He will give him a weapon, and he will say to him, "A defendant about your husband and your family love in the anger of the Mackle, and it is a fire inside looking for the chain of command." So he enters into the center of the manufacture to search for the tattoo he saw of one of the thieves, to know the whereabouts of the thieves. When they see the tattoo on his hand, they become afraid and give information about the 2 thieves, so he goes to the thieves' house and wants to kill them, but he does not. He left them because they wanted him and they had a young child who left them and left. And when the ritual is returned to the hallmarks, they will be a group of youth, and they start with the opposite of the knees, and we start to be the same. He and his obtaining the entry of the youth to the hospital in the injury of the number of them with a dangerous journey and it. As time passes, we discover that Hutch was formerly an auditor, a title that refers to a professional assassin working for the government. He specialized in getting rid of people who could not be eliminated through traditional methods. Hatch decided to leave this violent life, live quietly, but the burglary incident it brings him back to his old world. Julian seeks revenge on Hutch, which leads to a series of violent confrontations. From here, Kuznetsov learns where Hatch's house sends a group of professional killers to Hatch's house, so Hatch kills them all, after which Hatch moves his family to a safe place, and heads to confront Julian and his gang. He arrives at Julian's place and threatens him in his workplace and in front of all his men, and when he leaves, Julian chases him. During these battles, Hutch gets unexpected support from his father, David, who reveals his special fighting skills. A fight ensues at the end, and Hatch succeeds in eliminating Julian and his gang, displaying his superior skills and abilities. Hutch regains his family's respect and trust, and decides to accept his true identity as a murderous warrior. The police take him for questioning, but only one call comes out because he is affiliated with the government. In the end, he goes with his wife to buy a new house. Enjoy watching. Don't forget to subscribe to support us in publishing more clips.